here. Here is the deck that I am using. It is the Dark Heart Tarot. Oh. Okay, we're going to knock whatever last energy. Actually, I was using this morning, so it's actually good. I should tell you that I was researching Jamie Foxx. Like I said, I did a podcast on it. I didn't discuss any cloning because I haven't done further research on it, but I think I'm going to do some more research on that for the next podcast. So, yeah. Well, I'm already doing research just because I'm nosy. Okay. Anyway, so let's do the collective for Leo season. This is for the collective tarot reading, actually. Let me put this up. I hear my kids coming in. Yes, my kids are coming in. Let them come in while I mix these cards, actually. Hello, you guys. Lock the door. I'm filming. Okay, I'm mixing these cards. And this is for Leo season. Okay, so for the collective, this is what we have. Ooh, we have the Hangman, but it's not in reverse. Okay, so usually this is like pause and reflection. This is also the energy of like sacrificing, self-sacrificing. And I guess during Leo season, wait, hold on. Can you guys take that in another room? Thank you. Hunter, take all that. Thank you. Sorry about that. So we have, close the door. You can turn the air on in there too. So we have the Hangman in reverse. I know it doesn't look like it's in reverse, but it is. And this is the energy of, usually there's like self-reflecting, pausing. And this is like, no, don't pause. I know you should be self-reflecting, but it wants you to go and I guess be in a natural state. Also self-sacrificing, like there's a martyr energy with this, and you are not going to sacrifice yourself, things that you believe in. Ooh, we have the Lovers, Leo season. It's all about romance, like we discussed. So a lot of us are going to be very romantic, even though we have this Venus situation going on. But this is, you need to find someone that you are aligned with and be romantic. Let me see what else we have. We have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is usually romantic, but this, I would think this is someone with this Leo energy. The King of Cups is more focusing on masculine energy and not feminine energy. So again, the King of Cups is very giving and nurturing, and not that you shouldn't, but there needs to be more a focus of yourself. There is love, and also to be aware of not being emotionally mature. There could be some conflicts. Here I'm going to pull one more for stability, and we have the Three of Crystals, and this is all about expansion and moving forward. Okay, so you want to have some growth, you want to expand, be aware emotionally, be emotionally mature, focus on romance, focus on people you're aligned with, do for you. Have some fun, have some self-expression, okay? And that's what we have for the collective. Now, we're going to start with the horoscopes, and I'm still going to do tarot individually for each sign, okay? And let me get with, start this. Now, before we start, I suggest using your rising sign, but go ahead, I use the whole signs while doing the horoscopes, and I use Placidus if you wanted to know. But I'm just mixing these cards before I start with Aries. But this is going to be, the horoscopes are going to be on where your sun is going to be for the next 30 days, how the full moon is going to affect you, and the new moon, okay? So I feel like it all correlates, which it does. It all correlates. Let me scoot some stuff over so I could start with Aries. No, we're not starting with Aries. It's Leo season coming up. we gonna start with Leo, okay? Hello, my Leos. Welcome to your horoscope. And your sun is in the first house because it's your solar return. So it's all about your appearance and your identity. It's some new beginnings for you too, and that ego, okay? Not ego in a bad way, ego in a good way, okay? The way you approach life and your attitude. We have some new beginnings with that. And it's all about having fun and being confident. You're on a stage. The sun is shining bright. Don't let anyone dim your light. Your solar return is all about recharging yourself for this new solar year for you. Reflect on your past as well. You should have did that a little bit last month. If you didn't, finish that up. Hurry up now, okay? So you can have your Leo season. It could be all about what you need to do for this solar year, okay? Concerns with personal matters is going to be more of your thought process. Find what you need to progress. Protect yourself with forcefulness. Careful, Leo, when I say that, okay? You already have it, but, be stern with the boundaries. Maybe difficult to work with others because you're all about yourself right now, which is fine. Just don't be too selfish. May have marital problems depending on the transits that I discussed earlier, and we discussed them. So anytime I said you're going to have conflict with others, pull it back, okay? Slow it down. Jot them on the calendar as if you are starting your period, okay? Share your warmth to the world with this sun in this house, the first house, and the spotlight is on you. Okay, Leos, it's very exciting. I'm happy for you because this is who you truly are. Like I said, the Leo energy, it's all about really having that confidence and knowing that you are confident, okay? The full moon in Aquarius will be in your 7th house, and we discussed a date on that. I think it's the 16th, August 16th. It's you versus relationships. It's the self versus contracts. It's identity versus interpersonal style. Now, yourself, the Leo energy, versus that Aquarius, which is not about the self. It's all about others. And not only others in big groups, but now others in big groups in relationships. Okay. So like maybe you're in a group and there's a personal one you're very close to within this group. So like say you are in a sorority and it's like your line sister or something like that. Okay. Now when it comes to contracts, this could be a thing too. This is for the full moon. It's going to be a lesson, okay? And it's okay because then when that new moon hits, you can manifest some stuff. So when it comes to yourself and contracts, maybe a contract that's unexpected, a contract that's out of the box, something that you're not used to kind of contract. Interpersonal style, maybe you're trying things and it's different and people aren't with it, okay? Because Aquarius interpersonal style is very different, also very futuristic, and it's about change, okay? So you have all that. And then your new moon is going to be in, the new moon in Leo. Yours is going to be in that first house. So now the moon already went into the opposite, had a conflict, and now you have this new moon and you need to manifest all the things you were conflicting with that full moon and bring it with the sun. Now it's time to bring them together and manifest the energies together. So yourself and what is it that you're giving off with your appearance or your style, manifest how that could be better. Your body and beginnings, how that can work in a relationship, starting a new relationship, starting marriage, your approach to life and your attitude, how that works with this contract you have to share with someone. Also could be dealing with law too, okay? So yourself and law. So manifest positive things with that. Let me do some tarot for you guys. I think I was mixing this up before, but we have Leo. Ooh, just like we have a new solar return, it is also a new year for you, new beginnings. Be a little naive. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Do things that are out of the box. Do things that are a little bit different. Experiment with yourself. With that sun in that first house. It's all positive for you. I find change and new beginnings very positive. So very positive. See you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Aries, let's talk about your sun. It's going to be in the 5th house, and it's all about romance. Everything Leo I discuss, okay, everything Leo is where your sun is where the focus of your sun is, right? And it's all about Romance, love affairs, play, creativity. Also, fertility could happen here, giving birth. Okay. If you're giving birth, if you're pregnant, if you're trying to get pregnant, this might be it. Okay. Childlike spirit. Also, you can probably manifest that during this new moon. Self-expression and drama. Now, it's the happiest place for the sun because it's in the 5th house. So you should be very, very happy. Okay. During this, Leo season. Do what you want. Amuse yourself. Be recreational. Be creative. You may have great ideas, or you maybe have great concern for children, working with children, spending time with children. Don't forget to get things wrapped up, and don't get too wrapped up. Not wrapped up. Don't get too wrapped up in yourself. Okay. Fill up your calendar though with dates and having fun and doing you and romantic dates. Okay. Yeah. So your full moon is, it's August 1st, the full moon. I think August 16th is the new moon. But I put those dates down. But the full moon, you're going to have conflicts with group versus the self. And you're going to have conflicts with maybe like technology versus like being creative and doing something that could call creative, or like a hobby or something, but it's like technology is messing that up. Okay. It's very emotional whenever there's a full moon, but this is what we're getting here. And yourself is in the energy of, like I said, romance and all that stuff. And your moon, your emotions, is in the energy of technology and very Aquarius. Everything that I discussed about the full moon and new moon, it's your horoscope. Okay. Aries. And when you have a new moon, have some sunflowers in your home, put them in your home. You can even do that for the full moon, and manifest being creative within a group, or being creative with technology, or being creative with your romantic partner, being true to yourself, and having fun with children. Okay. Or your children's relationship. A card fell out, and we have the 2 of crystals. So not only is this month about being creative and all that stuff, but you want to research creativity, research how to be romantic, research fertility, research how to have the confidence, okay, and courage. Research whatever helps you with your self-expression, or how to eliminate drama, okay? That is what we get with this 2 of Wands, and it's still very fiery. The Wands is very fiery, so yes, that is what we get. All right, Aries, see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Taurus. Oops, Taurus. What's going on here? Let me get a sip of water, Taurus. Okay. Taurus, your Leo, the Leo sun is in your 4th house of home, roots, self-care, family, mother, femininity, emotions, foundations, and yes. And this could be an energy of like taking glamour shots at home. Like it's like about, I'm in my home. How can I be doing the most? Okay. How can we make this big and grand, and how can I be a stage at home? That's why I'm thinking like Instagram posts at home and really making it big. Being very creative at home, also with female energy. So if you're into being very feminine, making the home very feminine, and but it's the stage of Leo, so it wants to show everyone how beautiful and feminine my home is. Also be dealing with some past and with your mom, and conflict with that. So because Leo is about conflict, and also could be very courageous when dealing with moms that could be maybe overbearing, and now you are having some self-expression and speaking up for yourself. Dealing with a family and parents, your personal life is a very big focus with this sun in this placement. You also want to be familiar. You want to have familiar surroundings. So it may not be your home, but it's definitely not nothing new. Okay, it's not about you traveling the world, traveling to a new city. Could be a new city, but it's within the home, within your state, something you feel more comfortable and familiar with. Focus on inward emotions with this sun in there, and self-care and personal growth is big. Now, your Aquarius full moon is in the 10th house, opposing that sun, where the sun is in the 4th house. So you have the home in the sign of Leo versus the career and your reputation in the sign of Aquarius. So like the career is worried about the groups and the organization, and you're like, I'm worried about my family. Okay. And I'm really worried about my family. It's all about me and my family. That is what you get. It's also mom versus dad. So, like, the mom is a Leo energy and the dad is Aquarius energy, very aloof. Also, your reputation versus your past could be a thing with this full moon. Whatever it is, when you have the new moon coming up, August 16th in Leo, this is when you try to blend those things together and you manifest. You don't try. You will. You will manifest those energies being together. So, like, you will manifest how to have a stable home with your career, or how to do self-care while caring about your reputation in a healthy manner with technology or whatever. Your mom and dad balancing that energy out, feminine versus masculine, if that's an issue, that is, you're going to manifest that during the new moon. Your emotions and your foundation, you're going to have that be manifest having that to solve whatever it is when it comes to your career, your reputation, and the outward energy. Okay, let me pull a card for you, Taurus. What else will we have? Oh, traditions, recipes, legacies of yourself and your family, also with that new moon. Oh, we have the Justice. It's all about fairness and balance with this. Very Libra energy. But it's all about having fairness and balance, especially when you have that full moon and new moon. Just remember to have balance, have it very equal, harmony. You want to focus on harmony as much as possible. This may be harder for you. Well, it's not maybe. It will be, because remember I told you that full moon's going to be hard for all the masculine signs. I mean, feminine sides, which I am one. I am a Cancer. So, yes, just practice harmony, especially during that full moon. And that is my reading for you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Gemini placements. Your sun in Leo is in the third house of the mind, thinking, siblings, your day-to-day community, your activities, your social activities, your neighbors, even early education. Be creative with the podcast, a blog, a newsletter. All that will work great during this Leo season. Maybe make a new hobby, something with the communication though, okay? And thinking is going to be huge with you with this transit. Have fun with your neighbors. Your immediate surrounding, friends, relatives also could be dealing with this. Business associates, you may be dealing with the daily. You want to have some fun. Bring in that Leo energy. Have some fun. Be creative. Use your self-expression. Maybe you guys are on a stage or some sort. Try not to overuse your energy because you could get a little too physical with Gemini's sun energy. And try a passive communication. Try listening. Okay? Because you're going to be more Gemini already talkative. So be aware of that. The full moon in Aquarius is in the 9th house, which is opposing that third house. So you have the big world versus your community, right? And the big world is in Aquarius energy. So, like, the big world with humanitarian or being out of the box or being different is opposing your small world with the Leo. Okay. So be aware of that. And it's like, you want to be on the stage. You don't want to worry about everybody else. Okay. Publishing versus writing. So, like, maybe if you wrote a book and now you want to publish, but you're having some conflicts with that. Technology isn't working. Something of that sort of matter, or something unexpected could happen. The world and thinking, learn outside of your comfort zone is what you're going to get with this full moon. Get ready for that, Gemini placements. Your moon in the new moon in the third house, the new moon in Leo is going to be your third house. New moon energy is all about manifesting, okay? Manifesting everything you learned throughout this Leo season in regards to that opposing energy that I just discussed. So in regards to, let's see, like, you want to manifest if you want to publish your book. This is a time to manifest it, okay? If you want to have social activities with your neighbors and your community and travel somewhere. This is what that is, okay? So just put the two together, multitasking and also thinking big picture. Put those things together and manifest it, okay? So let me give you your tarot. Okay. Ooh, we have the Ace of Cups. Remember I said Leo is all romance, and this is romance. It's not all romance, but definitely some romance energy coming for you. And Let me see. It could be that you're writing a romance, thinking about a romance in your neighborhood. Neighbor is something with romance. But this card is all about romance, okay? And manifest that energy, okay? If it's someone, if you're already in a relationship, it still could be romance here, okay? Something new with that. It's something with your community, and maybe you're going to find a romantic place within your community to be romantic. So that is what we get. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, hello. My Cancer placements. I am a Cancer sun, so this is kind of special for me. So Cancer, your sun, Leo sun. Yes, you're a Leo sun because it's Leo. It's in the second house, and it's all about your money, work, income, daily routines, values, material possessions, and work ethic. Focus on your values and your resources. That's what you're gonna get during this this Leo season. Examine your relationship with your resources. Do not try to prove your identity through resources. So if you are lacking in funds, do not try to show everyone you have it, because your ego is bruised, okay? You may acquire possession in order to gain control over your own life or others. Be aware of that. Be aware of using material possessions to try to boost the ego, okay? The full moon is in Aquarius in the 8th house, and intimacy with Aquarius energy in the moon, the emotions is opposing your sun and your vitality and your ego. So your emotions when it comes to privacy and intimacy, it might conflict that work ethic, okay? It might conflict your resources or shared resources you have when it comes to shared resources, maybe with a community or with a group. Like maybe if a group puts all this money together, right, is going to be opposing your resources, okay? There's some emotion there, okay? Inheritance, you may be getting inheritance from a group. Like, you know, sometimes people sue as a group, right? And you can get an inheritance through that, and that might be conflicting with your resources, okay? Like they're like, no, you don't own that house. You got to show you own that house in order to get this inheritance. All that is what you get with this full moon placements. Now the new moon in Leo, it's time to manifest with that energy. Bring those two things together. So you want to manifest in how can I have my money and work and my resources work together on stage with my inheritance or with my shared resources or with my intimacy. Blend that into harmony. Okay, that's basically what I'm saying. Let me pull tarot cards for you guys. Cancers. We have the Ace of Blades. So there is a beginning of fire, and there is a beginning of being creative. Let me see. Maybe being creative when it comes to your resources, or being creative when it comes to the drive, the fire to get the resources. Okay. Yes, but God is giving you this. It's starting anew. And yes, try to be, because we're dealing with Leo, so it's about being creative. So try to be creative, have that fire, have that passion. God is giving you some new passion. Oh, and this is not just new passion, but this is mental clarity. So God is giving you some clarity through this, and you will have clarity, okay? Especially with the full moon. Full moon to me brings clarity. You got to release and let go, though. There's some forgiveness that you have to have there, all right? See you guys. Ooh, oh, yes, especially Cancers. Forgive. I should have ran with that. Should have started with that. Anyway, okay, so let's do Leo placements. Oh, we did Leo first. So now it's Virgo. Let me get a sip of water. Okay. I got to sit up because I switched down and then like it annoys me. Okay, so Virgo, your sun is in the 12th house, the house of endings and healing and closure, spirituality, solitude, karma, what's hidden, limiting beliefs. It's the time to get in touch with their subconscious. Daydreaming could happen a lot during this Leo season. Recharge, reflect on the year of the past, because your Virgo season is about to come up. So it's all about reflecting this whole Leo season. Every time it's Leo season, you need to reflect. Try working on being clear, because this placement could cause some confusion because there's illusion, there's fogginess. So you want to have clarity and be very clear, okay? Lack of confidence, avoid escapism through drugs, through binge watching, through like binge watching TV, any type of way that you escape, video games, whatever it is, avoid that. Drugs also, others may be against you because you're somewhat hidden, and they may not pay attention to you, and your ego, your physical energy is like behind scenes. And so they might override whatever you're doing. Just be aware of that. Speak up, have the confidence. Okay. And let's see what we have. Oh, your full moon is in the 6th house. So during the full moon, you're going to have issues with health. It's Aquarius energy. So emotionally, you're dealing with some health issues, right? Not emotionally. As a group. So like it could be like a COVID kind of health issue. And maybe you want to take a drug. Don't do it. Analytical Aquarius energy, or like organizing through Aquarius energy. So it's like organizing with a group, or organizing through technology, or using like AI to help you analyze something, but it's like it's conflicting what your subconscious really thinks. And then also selfishness versus service giving. You know, like you're too busy being well, both energies are very self-sacrificing, but there seems like there's some issues with the confidence, and you want to be not too self-sacrificing. Okay. During the new moon, it's time to blend those two energies and bring harmony. So manifest in having good health with medication. Manifest during the new moon having some closures or having some endings when it comes to work or your work ethic, something dealing with that. Okay. So you want to, during the new moon, you want to really manifest that full moon energy, what was ever conflicting, manifest that. Okay. Blend those together. Okay. Let me do your tarot. Ooh, and we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is not the time to multitask. This is not the time to have duality, like doing multiple things, having multiple streams of income, having multiple relationships, whatever the 2 things are that are tearing you apart. This is not the time. Ooh, especially with my earth, because you're a feminine sign. So this is not the time to be doing all that. Okay. Calm it down. Focus on yourself. Solitude is what you really get with this sun in the 12th house. And it's okay to have solitude and seeking yourself. Do not be lonely though. You know, it's okay to be alone, but not lonely. Okay. So don't take it too far. All right. See you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Leos. No, sorry. Libras. Hello, welcome. And your sun during Leo season, that's why I said Leo, is in the 11th house, the house of groups, friends, social awareness, humanitarianism, technology, your hopes and dreams in the future. So working with the crowd is fun for you during this transit. Relationships are huge more than ever. It's not intimate relationships, but like big relationships. Like I keep saying, like sorority, or like a club or something like that. Work with others during Leo season. Establish who you are though within this season. Recognize what you want, especially when you have that full moon coming. Now, the full moon won't affect you as much because you are a masculine sign, but it's going to be in your 5th house. So there's going to be something with romance versus the group. Like maybe you are in a romantic relationship. It's kind of aloof, okay? Not that emotional, but it's going to conflict the group, or playing with Aquarius energy, and emotionally you want to have fun and self-expression, but it's conflicting how you are within a group, or it's conflicting your future, or conflicting technology. Okay, creative energy and very out of the box creative energy is conflicting what you think are your hopes and dreams. Okay, during the new moon though, you want to manifest that and blend that together. Okay, so you want to say, you know, God, I want to manifest during this new moon that my creative energy, my very creative, is out of the box. It's very futuristic. No one has thought of this. This creative energy is going to help with my hopes and dreams. Okay, that kind of manifestation. Okay, so let me pull a tarot card for you guys. We have the Five of Blades, and the Five of Blades is all about, like, you lost something and you are hard on yourself, and you don't want to be hard on yourself because you lost something, not lost something like physical, but lost like a battle or a conflict, and you're being hard on yourself. Okay, try not to do that, and it's okay. We have ups and downs. Everyone, Libras, you guys don't like conflict. Don't be too hard on yourself, and use this full moon to learn about that, how to focus on yourself within the group, and use the new moon to manifest it. Okay, write it down, journal, do a lot of self-help books. Yeah, or you could book a reading with me. Okay, you can do that. All right, so let me know if you have any questions, Libra. Go ahead and write it down in a comment. I will answer it. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Scorpios, your Leo sun is going to be in the 10th house of career, long-term goals, structure, status, public image, any type of masculine energy, fame, experts, and authority. And it's focused on outward aspects of life, not really internal, Scorpios, because you're already internal. Your direction and goals are very important here. Parent interactions, you may have more of them with this, especially when it comes to like father or authority. Energy. It's all about your future, though, not really about this past. Now, you have the full moon happening, and it's going to be in your 4th house. So your past may be creeping up while you're worried about your future, or you may have issues with your mom and then issues with your dad that day, or you may be the dad and have issues with the mom, or you may be the female having issues with the male, or vice versa. Also, your career versus your home life could be an issue. And the home life is more in the energy of something you do at home far as technology, or something you do at home that's very out of the box. It's got an issue with the career. Okay, so during the new moon, when the new moon comes, you want to manifest blending those two things together. So like balancing your inner and outer, or balancing your home versus your career, or balancing your future from your past. Manifest that. Okay, let me pull tarot cards for you guys. And we have, the transformation. There's going to be some big change happening for you guys. Scorpio, yes. It's very interesting because all my feminine signs are getting big cards. This is a major arcana. So this is a transformation. There is a change happening for you guys. You have to accept the change. Your Scorpio placement, you love this. You're here for this, okay? So accept the change, because the change is going to be the best for you, okay? And it's going to probably happen during that full moon, okay? So be ready for that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Sagittarius placements. Your Leo sun is in the 9th house. Is about broadening your horizons through study. I am a Sagittarius rising, so okay, I'll try to get as detailed as I can with this. New experience, because I look at this. This is for me too. New experience or unfamiliar experiences. You may be traveling, meeting new people, take a new course, do something different. Something with law could be happening here. You really want to study and be open to metaphysics, religion, spirituality as a whole. Okay, now full moon is in Aquarius. It's going to be in our 3rd house. So everyday Aquarius energy. So like everyday activity that you deal with the group, or everyday activity you deal with technology, is going to be conflicting over your the world. So like could be conflicting with religion, okay, or conflicting with metaphysics, or conflicting with publishing, or conflicting with studying, writing a book for the collective, or like a humanitarian book. Let's say you are writing a book for that's going to be conflicting publishing, right? Or the smaller world versus the bigger world, the smaller community versus your day-to-day community versus what's happening out in the world. Okay. Daily routines and exchanges. It also makes me think of like if someone had to travel, but their community, there's an issue with their community, like there's rioting or something like that. Because it's Aquarius energy. So there's like a protest happening and you want to travel outside of this world or think of bigger picture out of the world. But we're dealing with emotions. Daily routines, which deals with your emotions because the moon is there versus just like exchanges. Okay, so during this new moon, and when I say exchanges, because you're dealing with the world and other people and not just this internal. Okay, so it's always internal versus external. And yes, so during the new moon, manifest them together, like traveling with a neighbor, publishing that book, manifest that, or publishing that idea, that worldly idea, or that idea that seems small for the world to see. That idea that was like dealing with your day to day and having the world see it. Okay. Let me pull some tarot cards for my Sagittarius. We have the Page of Cups. So this is the energy of like young water signs like Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I am a Cancer. I'm not young though, but this is young energy. So this is not like the person is young, could be, but also that the person is working on their emotions. And you want to work through your emotions during this full moon and this new moon. Okay, not the new moon, but really the full moon. Could be both. Work on your emotions, work on your emotional intelligence, work on your compassion, work on nurturing. This is an energy of being very curious too. So be curious because this Page of Cups is very curious. And also there's unexpected things happening and it's popping out the cup here like, ooh, what is this? This is something different. Go ahead and experience that and be happy about it. And it's also love and romance too because we're dealing with that Leo. All right, see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Capricorn placements. Your sun is in the 8th house. That Leo sun is in the 8th house of merging and intimacy and partner resources and loans and assets, taxes, mystery. It's all about your psychic and your psychological health. It's more internal energy for you guys, okay? It's inner self and sexuality and romance, self-expression through romance. And there's a transformation probably in your confidence because we're dealing with that ego. Now your full moon is in the 2nd house in Aquarius. And that's about money and the resources. And maybe it's from the collective and it's versus how it is with you and your partner, how you guys are with sharing your resources, your daily routines, things that are very unexpected because Aquarius is very unexpected and it doesn't like daily routines. But maybe this is a daily routine that's very unexpected, but it has to do something. It's going against your joint ventures or your joint resources, or it's going against something that's a secret, okay? Mystery. Work ethic. So like the work ethic of working for the collective or working for the group is also opposing that you're trying to keep it a secret, something like that. Okay. During the new moon, let's manifest that energy of working together. So like your resources working together as one, not just your resources versus your partner's resources, but it working together. So put all that together. Everything that I just said could be opposing. You want to manifest that and put it together. Let me pull a tarot card for you guys. And we have the Queen of Crystals. Very positive, very fire energy. This is someone who is not scared, very confident, very brave, very outspoken, very confident, and spirituality is strong here. They stand their ground, not because of the air, but they're strong in what they believe, okay? They're not letting anyone change them. It's Leo energy. Leo energy. Hold on, Hunter. My daughter's texting me. Hold on 1 second. Okay, anyway. But yes, that's what we have for you guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oops. Okay, let's do Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscopes for Leo season. And your Leo sun is in the 7th house, in the house of relationships and marriage and contracts, business partners, equality, sharing. There's also some dealing of law because we're dealing with like Libra energy. It's all about learning yourself through intimate relationships. Okay. So if you have to do anything, you need to do it through someone else with a partner. Okay. So, like, if you need legal advice, this is not the time to go consult AI. Well, you could, but with that Aquarius energy. But you could also Aquarius when that full moon hits in Aquarius. But I'm thinking more like go consult a lawyer. Okay. Accounting, go consult an accountant. Okay. Counseling, therapy, go consult a therapist, because this is also working with others. This is not a do it alone time of year for you. It's about consulting a specialist in that field. Okay. So you have a full moon in Aquarius in the 1st house, and you have the energy of self and someone who is like thinking out of the box, or with the community of self, or caring about the community with the self versus your intimate relationship. Okay. During this full moon, you could be your body versus equality, something like your body, your choice kind of energy, and it's opposing equality issues. Okay. Let me see what else we have. The 7th house could be opposing that 1st house. I'm trying to think like what else you have that could be happening with the full moon. Let me. I really want to get this because I feel like you're okay, because the 1st house is about your body and your identity, right, and your ego, and it's opposing, and it's in the sign of Aquarius with your emotions, because that's where the moon is, and it's opposing that sun. So there could be some challenges here when it comes to your partners and being on stage with your partner and not really caring about the collective and yourself. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Now, when you have that new moon, you want to manifest whatever that full moon energy was bringing you. Okay, Aquarius, it's not that big because the Aquarius full moon is all great for you. But manifest putting that together. You can manifest anything during the new moon, but I will manifest adding that to the manifestation, because you have common themes of this throughout this season of Leo season. So put the self and relationship together. Try to figure out how can you balance the self with your relationships. Okay. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. This is someone who's putting in the work. They're paying attention to the details. I'm thinking this is dealing with more of that Virgo energy that kept coming up during this season. And this person is paying attention to the details. They're going back and learning, and there's apprenticeship here and studying and fixing all the details there. Okay. That is what you get for your reading. I hope that resonated, and see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Pisces, welcome. Your Leo sun is in the 6th house of duties and responsibilities. And it's very un-Pisces of you, because it's like opposite of what the Pisces rising wants to be, unless you're a Virgo sun. But the house of work and what needs to be done, efficiency and effectiveness, it's a lot of Virgo energy coming for you during this whole Leo season. Take it and own it. Okay. Run with it. So be creative with the work ethic. Be creative with being responsible and with working out and doing your health. May have, like, you may want to post it on Instagram and put it on the stage, or, you know, you want people to see the creativeness of your work ethics. Okay. You may have to work according to someone else's wishes and needs, because this house is about sacrificing, self-sacrificing too. Also about pets. If you have an issue with your pets, this is not an issue, but the theme of your pets could be big and focused during this Leo transit. Focus on health and fitness, a sense of usefulness. And then now your full moon in Aquarius is in the 12th house. So the subconscious Aquarius versus analytical, or tangible versus intangible, right? And the intangible is in Aquarius. So so like here your Leo is like, oh wow, this physical thing is amazing, and you're like, but it's not, like it's not, it's conflicting with what doesn't make sense, and it's conflicting what doesn't make sense with for the collective, because I'm caring about the group, and the group is not working with that. I hope that makes sense. So like, how could this really look like? So it could be like a spiritual group, a very spiritual group. A very spiritual group is not working with results, because Virgo is like, where's the results? Let's be practical. And you're like, it doesn't have to be practical, and that's conflicting. Okay, so let's do the new moon. The new moon in Leo, it's all about manifesting confidence with bringing this stuff together. All the things you had conflicting with that full moon, now it's time to bring it together. You're a Pisces. This Pisces placements, it could be working harder for you with this full moon. So be aware of that. The new moon is going to bring it all together. And I know the climax is the full moon. And by the time it gets to the new moon, you probably already have that clarity coming. But let's manifest and make sure it really comes together. Okay. Especially you, Pisces. Okay. You already know. You're clairvoyant. Okay, let me pull some cards for you, Pisces. Oh, we have the Two of Blades. So there is like two choices that you're torn in between. You can't see. You're not really using your mentality. And I'm thinking you're going to be torn during this full moon energy. Also, too, you're probably going to be torn because we have a lot of Virgo energy, and it's opposing that Pisces energy. So there's a lot of like which way to go, because, the collective wants clarity. The collective wants the Virgo energy, and I am Pisces. I want spirituality. It doesn't need to be discussed. We can just feel it instead of discussing it. So it's okay to have that opposing. Let God help you decide. Let the universe just release naturally for it to be decided. The swords are also mentality. So I'm thinking even with that Mercury in Virgo, it's dealing with some type of mentalness, and you had clarity and now you're confused on what to do. The next one could be some like brokenheartedness, like the next step, because that's the next step with this card. But it's okay. Let God handle it. You're very good with that, Pisces. So let God handle it and you will be fine. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope everything made sense. If you have any questions on your horoscopes or on your tarot, please feel free to ask me. I will elaborate. I have no problem in doing that for you. Or if there's something you didn't understand with the transits, go ahead and ask and I will explain it. I hope everyone has a lovely Leo season and look forward to my future videos. I might be most likely doing a tarot reading video next, but we will see, because I just like difference and newness. And we'll see everyone next time. Bye.